Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Christine Trainer talking to you live from New Westminster, British Columbia. How's everyone doing today? It's about 12:42 in the p.m. in the afternoon of April 6th, day 125 of my everyday journey. How's everyone doing today? Now, again, you see, I'm on my desktop because that's the way it's going to be. Trying to look a little bit more. I got a bit of a sore throat, guys, so I can't make this too long because I woke up really not feeling 100%. It could be because of the weather. Sometimes when the springtime comes and it's raining, and right now we got rain in New West here. So I might make this short and sweet. And my little kitty cat, she's roaming around, so you might see her once in a while on the floor running around because she's in a bit of a, she's getting her crazy on, so we say, so you might hear her sometime. And in the background is my sweetie. He's in this room on his computer doing his stuff. So it's kind of an interesting day. But what I want to talk about was social media and how 6 months ago I started to become more into it. How I became an online marketing and entrepreneur and started new. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is I'm still new to YouTube, shall we say. And I still like to talk about my everyday journeys because to me that's an important thing to talk about what we do every day in our lives and how to let you know how things are. Sorry, I have a 59-year-old brain today, so it's kind of like thinking a little bit different. Because when I woke up with a sore throat, I was a little fuzzy-headed, and I have sinuses. I went, allergy season. So when it comes to allergy season, guys, I just take it one day at a time. And when I have a sore throat, I drink plenty of juice, lots of water, take my medication I need to take, and just take care of me. But I want to talk about social media because I think it's the most important thing to be a part. It should be a part of everybody's lives. If you have a computer, desktop, you are a Facebook page, get yourself on, get yourself live, start talking. Because I think the more people talk, the more people see you talking live and chatting with who you are as a person, they're going to understand who you are and they're going to go onto your page, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and chat with you, ask you who you are, what you're up to, what you do for a living. And I love this about doing live. I also do this, I talk about this through my YouTube because I think I've been doing this since November, so about 5 months now on YouTube. And my everyday journeys are part of my signature, it's part of who I am. And I talk about this because I also talk about my daily routine every day, which is my gratitude, my affirmations, my meditation every day. I like clockwork. I wake up, the first thing I do before I get myself moving. It's something I like to do. And now when I have to have a shower, even because I have mirrored closets, I look at myself at least 2 or 3 times a day and I tell myself I love myself. I give myself the self-love I need, the pat on the back to show, there's my little girl. She's a little slower. Now you can see my little kitty cat. Shall we say hello to her? Excuse me, guys, I didn't mean to do that. She says, hello, everybody. She says, hello. Yes. A quick little hello for my little Etta. She says, hello. That's my everyday journey. Every single day I have to cuddle her and play with her and make her happy. That's part of my online work too, because then we can come on and say hello to everybody. This is my Saturday. I have a little quick stop for a minute. She always likes to come up to me on my computer and like to chat with me and say hello. Okay, it's time for her. She wants to get down. Okay, down she goes. I think she was maybe in the bathtub because her little paws were wet. And she likes to go in the bathtub, which is fine because after I have a shower, it's kind of wet in there. She likes water. My cat likes water, right? That's my little Etta. She come to say hello, stop me from what I was talking about, which is, again, I was interrupted, but that's okay. It was a nice interruption, don't you think? Always a nice interruption when you're at home and your little kitty cat comes to say hello, don't you think? I think so. I love it. So what I want to talk about was being online, kind of branding yourself, right? Talking about people, who you are, letting people know and understand who you as a person. And as you can see, I'm a bit of a bubbly old broad at 59. And I come to you to talk to you about how wonderful I have enjoyed stuff. I'm still brand new. I'm just a baby shark in the shark-infested world of social media marketing, but I'm growing and learning. I go on the YouTube and I'm always researching. I like Tony Robbins. He's kind of cool. I like to check out his quite a few of his videos online. And I like Gary Vee. He's really awesome. The way he speaks, the way he pronounces, the way he talks about the beauty of social media and how you can speak to people. I love it. And I have a wonderful local Canadian entrepreneur, a seven-figure earner, Mr. Mark Lalonde. Kudos to you, dude. He has coached me a little bit. And he has a wonderful community of people with the Branding University. And that's exactly what it says. Ways to learn and understand about how to brand you online if you're in social media marketing, whatever genre or niche you're a part of. He's a part of it as well. And a wonderful, I can never say her name right. Sorry. Oh, she's so beautiful. I love her to bits. Give me a second here. I have to get to my cell phone. So guys, hold on, okay? I'm coming back. Give me a second here. Give me a second, everybody. I'm coming. I'm back. I want to shout out to this wonderful, beautiful entrepreneur. She's been doing it for a couple of years now, and I watch her all the time. And she has a wonderful Facebook page, and she has a beautiful website as well. I am bad for names because I think she has a beautiful long name. She's an American, and she's just awesome. I love her. Let me go to my Facebook. I'm on my little cell phone, and I just love watching her. She's so cool. Nadia Misha Zubarate. She's in New York, and she is an awesome, awesome, awesome girl. And I watch her all the time. I listen to her intently. I learn from what she's talking about. And she always talks about if you want to get yourself out there, talk to people, do a live, get out there, chat, do it. Tell people who you are, what you're up to, what your life is all about, and be there. Because once more people see you, that's why I like to do some more lives. But I like my YouTube channel because I like to talk to you when I'm doing it. So these are the two lovely people at the moment that I'm watching. My young mentor, Nadia Misha Zubarate. She's awesome. I swear to God, go check her out on her Facebook page. And she also has her wonderful website as well. Oh, sorry. My mind escapes me. She's also on YouTube too. You could just go on YouTube here and check her out. And of course, Mr. Mark Lalonde, the wealthy trainer, he's on YouTube as well. And these two lovely people, I have been watching and checking out their webinars and watching them. And I love Nadia because I love her beauty. I love how she started and how she just got into it. And she's been doing it for 2 years, and she is going to do well. I think she's awesome. And if I had down the road, I'm hoping when I have better income, I'm going to check out one of her coaching boot camps because, oh God, I just love the way she talks. She's awesome. And Mr. Mark Lalonde, he is awesome. His wonderful webinars I check every Sunday. So you see, these are the two people so far I'm watching. And of course, YouTube, I like to check out Mr. Gary Vee. He's awesome. And of course, Tim Robbins always. And I also go to the spiritual side when I want to learn about how I am within me and how I need to get myself in better shape. I always check out my Louise Hayes. I don't know if she's not with us anymore, but she has lots of lot of videos. And of course, Dr. Wayne Dyer. He's around still in his videos, though he has passed on too. And there's so many wonderful things you can check out on YouTube and Google. Social media is the in thing nowadays. So if you can get yourself more into social media, if you have a Facebook page and you have a niche you want to be a part of, get out there and tell people who you are. Get on, do a live, and just talk. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but once you get started, and then you have so many online mentors you could just go to and watch, And I'm on a daily basis, I'm always researching and learning because I'm still new at this, guys. But this is my quick little skinny about social media and how it's really helped my life. And when I first started social media 10 years ago, and I got my Facebook page, and it's been about 10 years since I had my Facebook page. I did it for personal reasons because I was working part-time, doing my own thing. I was working, I think, with my sister Vicky in an office. I was doing a little bit of direct marketing, but in a different way. Through my brother-in-law had a wonderful company, and I was doing that. And so I learned about the computer more than then. I mean, my first start on the computer was when my son was 15, and that was 21 years ago. It's been a while, right? And I got when you get the big honking computers, the big honking the big ones, right? They just sat there, the big so it was like my first computer was 21 years ago. It was a used computer because I couldn't afford a really nice one. Money was tight. I was living in basement suite with my son because my ex left, and my son was 15 at the time, and he was very good on the computer, and he was doing it at school, in high school, right? So I had no other choice, and I had my sweet Miss Sue who first I was going out with, and so he got me a used one, and I got started 21 years ago. 21 years ago, I think this year, I started on learning about computer. And I did typing in high school, so I was actually pretty good at keyboarding. So it wasn't that hard to learn, but my son taught me a little bit. That was my first start to learn about, and then I went on social media. I went, oh, and the first thing I did was, I guess it was more than that because I was 40 at the time. So I guess that was actually 19 years ago. Pardon moi, because I'm 59 now. Dang it, my brain. I was 40 when it wasn't 21 years ago. Sorry, guys, I got my date wrong. It's actually 19 years ago. 19 years ago when I got my first computer. Sorry, I got my times mixed up. Yeah, I was 40 years old at the time. My son was just a teenager. He was actually quite young, and I know I needed a computer. I needed to learn how to be on social media. Then I wanted to learn because my mom and my dad had a computer at that time before me, and I really liked it. And this time, then 19 years ago, the monitors were big, honking, fat things. Yeah, the monitors were big. The computer wasn't bad, but the monitors were big. And you had a nice keyboard, right? So my son was anxious. And through my sweet Masood, it was 19 years ago because I've known him for over 20 years. He got me a used one, and I got started. My son showed me a little bit how to use it. And Masood showed me, and he was starting into computers as well. It was like a whole new thing for the two of us. And then I got I was 40 years old. I got my first email. I still use it, Yahoo, right? And I started doing that. And then I think I was just continuing because I was working as well. I was working at a sheet metal shop. Then I was working in a sheet metal shop, working as a sheet metal worker, doing different things in Surrey. So that was different. I was working full time, so I couldn't spend that much time on the computer, guys. So that's my first start to social media. And then I think a few years later, time transpired. I ended up working in an office with my sister, and that's when I learned more about the computer. And that's when I still had the old computer because I didn't have the money to get a new one. So what happened was I got a brand new computer when I worked in an office with my sister, and it was a much nicer one. Then, of course, the monitors were much better. They were thinner, right? They're much better. So I was able to enjoy. And then from then on, I started to learn more with my sister because my brother-in-law was really pretty good on the computer, and he's a smart man. He's a very intelligent man, my brother-in-law Peter. And so through him and my sister, I learned more about the computer, and I really loved it. I went, oh God, this direct marketing in a different way, and that's when I understood how much I really enjoyed social media, guys. I loved social media then, and that was, let's see, I'm talking about when I first got my Facebook page. Almost 10 years ago, right? So that was 2009, right? That's when I first started on Facebook, right? Because I was with my sister a little bit. I think it was before I worked with my sister, that's right. I was working in an office somewhere else in Pitt Meadows in Surrey. I was starting to learn about direct marketing more there. And then the next year, when this company went down, I ended up working with my sister, and they got an office in Vancouver, west of me, and we started working with my sister for a few years. And that's when I learned that's when I got really more involved in Facebook. And that was just a personal page. I was just enjoying things. I was talking to people. I was mostly about recipes and beautiful flowers, and I loved beautiful quotes. So I enjoyed that. Okay, fast forward, after years transpired and I ended up not working. That's when I got really more involved. When 6 months ago, an opportunity came my way, and they loved my Facebook page. They thought I'd be really good. I always chat to people. I really didn't do lives because I was new to that, but I loved talking to people. Anyways, that was part of my life. I was very sociable outside of social media. I had friends. I have beautiful friends in the Persian community. I would spend and talk and chat. That's what I decided for the first time in my life last September to do a live, to talk about my beautiful friends on social media. And that's when I did my first live. It was September 2018. I talked about my beautiful friends in the Persian community and how I loved them, and they were beautiful. I don't know if I saved it or not. It's on my Facebook page. It's quite a few months ago, but that's when I loved the idea of doing a live, talking about me, what I love about these people. And then I just continued on because that's when I first started with the company I'm with now, which is Cooler Brands. Awesome, beautiful community of people, beautiful company. I love the camaraderie that we have there. I love the beautiful products. I love we give to the community. And if any of you are interested, just give me a shout out Facebook page. My name is Christy Nordquist Trainer on Facebook. Come check me out. Send me a message. I can tell you all about it. But I love doing lives because that's where you're learning about me. I love doing these everyday journeys because you're learning about me and who I am every single day. I'm not perfect. I do have my little kitty cat. She's sleepy. Isn't that cute? Oh, a quick little distraction, but I just love watching her. She's cute, guys. She always gets a little bored, so she jumps on the back of the couch and she goes, I'm waiting to get attention. So that's what it's like. This is my life. This is why I chose to be part of social media even more. This is why I chose to be a part of it, because I knew whatever niche we are in, going live, talking about yourself, branding yourself in a way that's better. Lives are the thing, because you're talking about you. You're talking about, see, these lives I do, because it's day 125 of my everyday journey, is part of my YouTube channel. And I talk about my life and what I do every day and how my life is affected, because this is who I am. Now, I might do something sometimes on my Facebook page. I go on and I chat a little bit. But I do believe that's the best part of being part of social media, is doing lives, talking to people, showing you who I am. This is the best part. So I'm learning, you see. I'm still a baby in the social media marketing world. But I'm learning. I'm learning and growing and researching. I still have a long way to go. And it might take me a while to do it. But I'm going to take my time to really learn and understand. And it's your beautiful Miss Nadia Nisha Zubrate. Beautiful woman. I got to shout out to her. And love and wonderful Mark Lalonde. And all the beautiful mentors. Mark Lalonde, pardon me. And all the beautiful mentors that you can go online and look on, research on YouTube. Like I said, Gary Vee, Tim Robbins, Tony Robbins. Tim Robbins, sorry, my brain has gone out to kapootie again, guys. It's Tim Robbins, right? Sorry. I hate it when my brain goes somewhere else. I'm just going to go, give me a second here, because I do have my phone here, and I want to make sure I do this right. Yeah, Tony Robbins. I knew it was Tony Robbins, but he's awesome. I check out his videos. Sometimes they're like 10 or 15 minutes. Or I have some beautiful motivational channels, sites I go to, and he is part of the motivational videos. And I watch the motivational videos because they talk about being successful in all you do in your life. And social media is a part of life, and so we must learn to be a part of it. I still say that too many people in their life, they don't want to be a part of social media, but I think you can get out there if you say what you need to say. If you want to talk about yourself, branding is talking about you and who you are, and let people come to you, speak to you, ask you about who you are. Enjoy your page if you have a Facebook page. Enjoy your Instagram page, which I have. I have Instagram as well. Enjoy your Twitter. Twitter is a little different, but it's still an interesting page. Facebook, which is always the best one of all. And I have my Christy Nordquist Trainer. Pop over there, say hello to me, send me a message, ask me what I'm up to, how things are, what I do for a living, and I'll tell you. Because I'm here to talk to people. I'm here to engage, to communicate, to tell you who I am, what I do, and how I am in my life. And I love it. As you can see, my little kitty cat chilling out there. And my sweetie in his room enjoying his videos on his computer. That's part of life, you see. Now, I've almost done to 20 minutes, but I really want to delve into the subject more, because I feel like people don't quite understand exactly what it means when they say this. Branding themselves. You're branding yourself. You're branding you, who you are, what you do for a living, how you are as a person, your exercises, what you eat, how healthy you are. Just people want to know who you are. That's what I love about branding yourself. That's what I like about going on social media and talking to people. That's what I like about going on doing lives. Lives are awesome because you talk about yourself and who you are. And I love that. That's why I like to do my everyday journey, to tell you who I am and how things are going every day of my life. Because this way you're seeing me, who I am. So yes, I love social media. I love doing lives. I love talking about me and who I am. I'd like you to let's get to know one another. Let's get to know one another. Come visit me. Let's have a conversation. I like to say, let's have a conversation. I have more things to say. I can tell you about my life and till the cows come in, and I'll probably do it on another segment. How my life story a little bit. But to now, I just want to talk about the social media and how important it is and how it's taught me an awful lot of my life. Social media is the in thing. I love it. So going over 20 minutes. I better stop this for now. So you guys have a lovely day. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe. I'd like to have some more subscribers. I don't think I'll never reach 1,000 to do on my tablet again, but that's okay. It's still okay to chat with me in my own wonderful living room on my computer. That's cool too. And I will see you guys tomorrow on day 126. Another wonderful subject I might want to talk about as well. It might be a bit of a series of talking about doing things and chatting about social media as well from time to time. Because like I said, I'm an open book. I might even talk about my life story a little bit too. You never know. That's me. So guys, have a lovely day. I'm going to see you tomorrow on day 126 of my everyday journey. And like I always say, make today a great day in your everyday journey because it is a great day. And all you do and who you are, everything. Mwah to you all, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Mwah.